So what's my favorite type of food? That's a really tough question to answer because I love so many different types of food. But when it comes down to it, I'd have to say pasta. I grew up in a very Italian household and we had pasta pretty much every night. And the reason why I like pasta so much is because it's such an empty canvas. You can pretty much do anything with it. You can have it cold, you can have it warm, you can bake it. And I grew up eating so much pasta that, you know, I've had it so many different ways and it never gets old. And I enjoy it just as much as I do now as I did when I was a kid. And all the different things and ways of making pasta is fun. It's fun to do pasta, especially when you're making pasta from scratch. Making the dough, the eggs. You know, I used to do that with my grandma when I was a little boy, and I'll always have those memories in my heart. They're very fond to me. And pasta is a reflection of me as a person because I'm a very creative, artistic person. I'm always trying to, you know, do things differently and change things up. I don't like routine. So whenever I do prepare pasta, I like to make sure that it's done different. Not always the same old dish, and kind of get creative with it and try new things that I've never done before. If a special guest came to visit me from out of town and I wanted to give him a good cooked meal, what would I do? I'd probably go down to the beach, find a barbecue that's by the beach so we can have a good view, and I'd probably make a whole bunch of ribs and meats and just hang out there in the outdoors on a nice day. You know, have the wind and the sun and the ocean close by and just hang out outside. I'd rather eat outdoors and barbecue for the most part than eat indoors. And I definitely wouldn't take them out for a meal. I definitely cook for them. I think it's that much more intimate, that much more special, and the fact that you're actually cooking for somebody, especially someone who's special or a guest, to me would mean a lot more. And if we were to go out to eat, I would probably take them to a wine bar. I love to drink wine, and I love the different combinations and pairings that go along with drinking wine. You know, whether it's white wine or red wine or, you know, sweet wine, dessert wine, depending on the day, the season, what we're having, there can be so many different possibilities. And not only does wine go good with food, but it goes good with conversation and guests and people who are special. So I think wine definitely makes the meal that much better, especially when it's someone who's in town or visiting. Nowadays there seems to be a lot more wine bars up, so it's not hard to find one like it used to be maybe 10 years ago. And you know, they're reasonably priced, and if you can go for a happy hour, get a good bottle, a good meal, I think that's the best thing to do. It's very casual, not too fancy, but not too underdone at the same time.